Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Homepage Network. I'm Rhonda Pearson. It's back! Arcadia Theatre is opening this Thursday, September 3rd. Let's go in and talk to Peter and find out more. Great news! Arcadia is opening again. We're here with Peter, manager of the Arcadia Theatre here in Wellsboro. Peter, this is fabulous.
Yes, we're very much looking forward to it. It's been 6 months. We tried to consider opening various times, but restrictions, events happen. As everyone knows, things changes almost by the hour with the current situation. So our biggest concern was that there were no movies to show. All movies that were scheduled for the summer just kept getting pushed or have been put on Disney Plus or Netflix or another streaming service. So finally, some theater companies have decided to put out first-run movies, which is what kind of led us to decide to open now in a very reduced capacity.
And reduced capacity meaning how many can come for the theater? Which theaters can have how many people?
So, according to the governor's current mandate, we can have 50% of the building occupied. However, we can only have 25 people in each individual theater. So right now, our two largest theaters are going to be the only theaters we really use on a regular basis. No more than 25 customers per showing. We will use the little theaters as possible overflow until there's more movies and we can start showing more movies. But obviously, because they can only seat 40 people, even though we can put 25 in, that's more than 50%, and it becomes a whole math thing. So they really can only have about 12 in it. So it's not really worth giving them their own movie right now. The lobby can only have 14 people in it at a time, which is where the real challenge lies, because a movie starts at a certain time, everyone shows up kind of about the same time. So the real challenge is going to be spacing people out in the lobby. We have a whole plan, we have signs and guidelines that everyone will need to follow in the lobby, but the theater's 25 is the max for now.
And what about the mask?
The mask must be worn inside the building, especially in the lobby, for sure in the lobby. We understand that once you get in the movie, you will have bought concessions you're going to eat. Then we kind of fall under the restaurant rules where you can take your mask off to eat. We highly recommend that if you're not eating while you're in here, that you keep the mask on. It shouldn't be a problem. You shouldn't be talking during the movie anyway. And with 25, it's more than 6 feet social distance in here. It's going to be about 10 feet. So you're pretty far. And if you do take your mask off to eat, we can space you out that you're even further distanced from other customers. We've made some improvements to the ventilation with special filters that hopefully filter out virus, and worked on probably keeping the front doors open to air out the lobby when we can until it gets colder outside, just to kind of keep the air moving. Obviously, we don't have windows that we can open and let fresh air in, so we're going to do our best to limit the amount of time people are in here, hence why we're not doing as many shows as normal. Normally we do 2 shows in an evening. On the weekend, we're only doing 1 so that we can let the place air out. It then needs to be disinfected and cleaned, which will happen before and after every show. That includes the lobby will be cleaned every half an hour. The bathrooms will be cleaned pretty much anytime we see someone go in and come back out. Wiping down all surfaces, handles, doors, armrests on chairs, counters, all that stuff will be disinfected and cleaned on a extremely regular basis.
Well, it sounds like you got a handle on the protocol and the safety measures here. The exciting part, what are the new movies you'll be showing?
So we'll have 2. One is called The New Mutants, which is related to the Marvel superhero world, but a bit in a darker vein, not superheroes you recognize. So that should appeal to the superhero population.
And what is that rated?
I believe it's PG-13. And then Tenet is also PG-13 from Christopher Nolan, who did Inception and The Dark Knight, is a very kind of modern thriller, adventure, creative story. It's kind of hard to describe.
If it's anything like Inception and Interstellar, then it's understandable.
It's very much in those veins, so like it will appeal to that. There are no kids movies right now. We're kind of staying away from things that unfortunately bring large groups of families and kids into the theater. The kids movies are coming at the holidays, but for now they're kind of on the back burner.
Well, thank you so much for being here today. Where can they go to find out more about times and days?
You can go to our Facebook page. The times are not up there yet, but they'll be up later today. But all the regulations and rules that you need to follow and all our guidelines that we need to follow are there. We've updated our website recently over this time. All the times are there. All the regulations and rules are there. You can buy gift cards on the website. We are going to start doing online ticketing. Hopefully in a few weeks we will have that. We have times this week that we're open before we're actually open, where we're in the lobby, that people can come in and buy tickets. We want to avoid lines forming outside the door. So we have times where people can just stop in the theater and pick up their tickets for any of the shows next week, not just Thursday or Friday, but for the whole first week they can.
Advanced ticketing then?
Yep, pretty much.
Thank you so much, Peter, for being here. And thank you for all you do and what you're doing now to be able to make sure that the theater can be open and stay open. We just really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
No problem. Happy to do it.
And thank you for watching the Homepage Network.